I have to find some friends first. I hope I can find at least 10 people. Luffy's words in the beginning of his journey, right after taking revenge for Shanks' arm. Hello everyone and welcome to ThousandSunny for another One Piece video. Today we discuss about the possibility of a new Straw Hat member and analyze the possible candidates. First of all, there is an old rumor about a former enemy joining the main crew, but unfortunately I couldn't find any official source for that statement, and as a result I can't take it into consideration. So I will be crystal clear from the beginning about some candidates. We have to understand that the characters we see in One Piece have also their lives. For example, Oden, along with young Nekomamushi and Inuarashi, traveled both with Whitebird and Roger. However, Oden returned to Wano because that was his role. Inu and Neko had their roles in Zoo. So, straight to the point, we point out Vivi and Momonosuke. Lots of theories, lots of speculations, but still a big no. Vivi is the queen of Alabasta. She rejected the first offer for that very reason. Could she travel again with the crew in the future? Yes, it is pretty possible. She is a friend and an ally. If certain conditions are met, she can travel again. However, she will not be part of the crew. She is the future of her respective country. And it is the same for Momonosuke. He will definitely travel with the crew at some point. And he will definitely help in the last war. He is an ally and a friend, but his role in the story is to become the Shogun of Wano and restore the Kozuki's reign. End of discussion. And now, I believe, is the right time to explain a few things. There is a rumor, mostly among us fans, saying that whoever joins the crew must have a certain role in the crew. Now, let me ask you something. Is being an archaeologist a common role of a pirate? No. Oda created this position and put Robin in the crew, just because of the story. It has nothing to do with piracy. Is being a cook a common role? In real life, no, because back when piracy was spreading, they looted towns. They didn't have a chef 1000 years ago, neither a specific person for shooting, nor a weapons builder. Okay, they used guns and swords, end of the story. Those roles were made by Oda for the story. Just like Jinbe, he entered because he is Luffy's friend. The whole Hellman's part is from Oda. Normally, the captains choose both the direction or destination and hold the helms. So, if we depend on the pattern with the roles, then Viola should become a member because of her devil fruit power. But can she become? I will not even answer this question, okay? For a character to join Luffy's crew, he must have a relationship with Luffy, and Luffy must like that person. So, who is the next person? It is obviously Yamato. Yamato respected S, and he was waiting Luffy's arrival. He respects Luffy too. He asked Luffy to take him on the ship. He thinks that Luffy is the destined man who will change the world, as Oden had written in his journal, and stated that he wants to travel the seas and go on adventures. So Yamato is a yes. He will join as an official, as a permanent member, not just for a little travel, okay? They will not go for a walk in the forest. He will join. And if anyone wants to continue with the whole role part, then Yamato is the journalist or the author, whatever, writing the stories in a journal like Oden did. Both serious and idiotic reasons for Yamato to join as a main crew member. And moving on, we have another candidate, Carrot. Carrot has already traveled with the crew. She wants to go on adventures, as stated by herself, and she has built a friendship with the other members of the crew. Her story until now is pretty much like Inuarashi's and Nekomamushi's. They sneaked into a ship to follow Oden, and then sneaked into another again for Oden's sake. And we know that Pedro was a pirate too, but he returned to Zoo. I would say that Carrot wouldn't stay on the ship except for a slight difference with Inu and Neko. Right now we know about the Guardians, the Sicilian guy and all those minks. I mean, I would reject Carrot if she had the path to follow and become probably the next leader of the minks, but there are obviously other minks above her to succeed the leadership. And another thing is that unlike Neko and Inu, she sneaked into the ship to go on an adventure, not to follow someone. Okay, an adventure to save Sanji, because she wanted to save Sanji, but again, this is very different from following your leader. I am at least 90% sure that Carrot will keep sailing with the crew after Wano. I am not entirely sure if she will join and stay with the crew until the end, or return to Zoo at some point. If I were to bet, I would say she will join. So Carrot is the second member to join the crew. Next, I will analyze a joke. The joke's name is Ceasar Clone. This man is a disgrace as a scientist, and Luffy doesn't like him at all. There is a huge difference between Ceasar and Robin. Before the battle with Crocodile, Robin rescued Luffy once while he was buried in the sand, and she also gave him the antidote for Croco's poison after the battle. What can Ceasar offer to the crew? He is a Logia, and for some reason I don't understand, people believe a Logia has to and will enter the crew. But Ceasar, except a Logia, is a scientist. However, there is Frankie to build weapons, and Usopp can be of help too. Ceasar can create biological weapons, and for that exact reason he will never join. Chopper would place a veto for Ceasar. So, to conclude about Ceasar, he is not a friend, he is not a respective individual, he has no good relationship with any of the crew, and he has not a real role if you want to continue with this part. I already said I don't believe in roles, but I keep that for you, okay? Next we get a very interesting character, Enel. He was last seen in his Moon Adventures. He was introduced as a character with multiple complex issues. However, I believe that Enel will become an ally and not a member. I won't say anymore because Enel's discoveries in the moon are for another theory. He will return and he will help. That's all for now, but I promise I will make another video for Enel, okay? However, I believe that except Yamato and Carrot, there will be another character to join. The 12th member or 13th member if we count Luffy. Some people have brought into the conversation characters like Katakuri. Well, Katakuri could become an ally. We lately saw a change in Big Mom's actions, and Katakuri respects Luffy. However, as long Big Mom is alive, she will not let Katakuri leave the crew, and Katakuri loves his mother, and if she dies, his siblings want him as the new captain. I could only see him as an ally under very extreme situations. So Katakuri, no. I believe in someone else. I believe that the next character to join the crew as an official permanent member is Marco the Phoenix. Now hear me out. The first thing anyone will say is about his strength and the power rankings, and about him being a doctor. I totally agree to those stuff, okay, but Luffy will surpass the Yonkos. He will become the Pirate King and will even surpass Roger. Zoro will be close in strength, just like Rayleigh, and Sanji will be the third power in the crew. He will have power-ups later on, okay. However, Roger had Rayleigh and Gaban, whose strength is still unknown, and he recruited even Oden, and we don't know anything else about Roger's crew, so Zoro will surpass Marco, that is a fact for me, and in my humble opinion, in the end game, Sanji will also surpass Marco. Right now, Marco is at his prime, he can't evolve anymore, unlike Sanji and Zoro who keeps strengthening, okay. As I said before, the whole pattern with roles in the crew doesn't really exist. We know Marco is living in Whitebird's village, but we also know what he said to Big Mom. he said that the remnants of Whitebird are now free to live as they choose to live. Whitebird in the war ordered them to help Luffy. Ace gave his life for Luffy. Marco likes and respects Luffy, and Luffy likes and respects Marco. In the letter Marco gave to Nekomamushi, he was saying that he may be a little late, but he will definitely come to Wano. After Whitebird's and Ace's death, Marco ordered the rest of the crew to protect Luffy with their lives. In his conversation with Akainu, he talked about the great potential they see in Luffy. So Marco fulfills all the requirements to enter the Straw Hat crew. He is an important character, he is a strong character, and I want to remind you that One Piece is going to war. Who is most needed in a war? A strategist. Marco has the experience, and if we look back to Marineford, he stayed close to Whitebird to pass on informations related to the battle, to organize the battle course with Whitebird. So again, for one more time, if you want to keep the whole role thing, I got you a journalist, Yamato, a strategist, Marco, and a soldier, Carrot, because in times of war, you need soldiers. You need strategy plans. Okay, I believe that these three characters will join because they like and they respect Luffy. And the other way around, Luffy likes and respects those characters. And except Marco, both Yamato and Carrot want to travel and have adventures. So that was my thoughts, guys. Those were the three characters I believe that will enter the Straw Hat crew. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more One Piece videos. Until next time, peace and love.